Hi again, everybody. HiHo Silver here. I'm coming to you with the 10th episode this time of the Bunker Bullion series. In this episode, I'm going to melt that 190 ounces of 4 9s silver that I got from Gainesville. I also picked up a couple of new molds, including a couple of very large ones. It's going to be fun to see what kind of things we can do. Most of the things you'll see on this video are available for purchase. If you want anything, check the description for a link. Alright, we're going to work quick this time. This is a very large mold and it holds about 45 or so ounces of silver. This one's 27.5 and I really like that mold. The long mold is going to give me some opportunities to do some different things with the silver. That first one I just let cool, but this one, check it out. I poured shallow and I was able to create multiple different pools. In fact, if you look close, there's 5 different cooling zones. I'm going to really explore that a little bit more in the next. I love this one. This is another large mold. It's not quite as long, and I did just a little bit. You'll notice I shook and then stopped and shook and then stopped again. So you see 3 different ridges basically in those beautiful pour lines. That one also is one of my favorites. I didn't get final product video of each of these next about 6 pours. Several hearts and several hexagons were requested from earlier, and I kind of poured them for specific people, and I put them in the mail without getting good video of them. The hearts are coming out great. I'll do more of those in January. Those tilted hexagons are very interesting. I'll do some more of those eventually too. And they're cool because they stand up on the end. I didn't get a last video of this either, but it's gorgeous mirrored finish. I love it. This one here is real similar. This mold in particular, it's got those thick walls and you can get some beautiful things. I'm liking kind of making some more flat finishes with these. This one I kind of just created some current, same mold but a smaller bar. It's very interesting. Put the horse over on the side. Well, in last week's episode I made that about 13 ounce bar with tons of motion, and I think that's kind of the artistic voice I'm going to explore for a while. You can see here on this Bunker Buster prototype, number 4, that I let it cool in a nice smooth finish, and then I introduced that crater. I think that's a nice look. All stamped up. I was going to make 10 of those. There still will be. That's number 4. This is just a small bar in a new mold. I wanted to see what its capacity was. Makes a nice chunky little bar. I'll do more of those at some other time, but I'm really interested right now in exploring this this extreme motion in the silver as it cools. So I'm letting the bar mostly cool around the corners and the edge, and then I'm moving what is still molten in real dramatic ways to create what I think are really interesting and unique pieces. I don't think there's anything out there like this. If you've seen anything, let me know, because I find it fascinating what you can do with the current. And you take this real long mold here. This one is very large. I can go, like I said, over 40 ounces. This one I think is in that 17 ounce range, but you can see the real long pour lines. And I like how I've got part of the bar is finished and smooth, and I can do some stamping there and then put all kinds of radical in the rest of the bar. So I continued to explore that here. You can see here in slow motion that last part of the molten. We're just kind of distributing that in waves around the rest of the bar, which is mostly cooled. I think these are fantastic. The depth of these craters, it's pretty cool, man. I'm going to make a couple of these for myself. I haven't actually saved any of what I've made yet, but I'm going to make one of these. And now there's a couple more here I got in the mail, and I didn't remember to take video of what they looked like before they went in the mail, after the polish. with the hearts trying to do kind of just gentle motion or no motion at all. You can see here, this one can make great. If you bought this, share a video because I think this one's beautiful. Nice fine pour lines. And this one I just let cool as is with no torch and put a mirrored finish on it, and that's a beautiful heart. I will do more of these in January for Valentine's Day purchases. Here is one of the few bloopers I've actually shared. Here it comes. Oh, too much, man. That's on a nice square bar. Here it goes. I'm going to have to remember, note to myself, fasten that sucker down. But this is an awesome bar. Check out the fine lines on the sides, and then that nice large crater, and then I let it cool slowly because the torch fell over, and it made a beautiful flat finish. Awesome. And then the last three here are in that round mold again. I like them. They're going to make some neat paperweights or whatever, but it's kind of cool. I'm going to get a little pottery wheel and spin that and see what kind of shapes I can make. That was a good suggestion I had from one of the viewers. Here's another round. I'm liking how the ripples around the side I can get to stop and then make a nice little center spot. And then I've been doing that apocalypse finish. Check this out. I think it's cool, man. That's graphite off of the mold or off of the crucible, but it creates some really cool texture on the finish, and then I put a really nice polish. All of these I spend a lot of time on making look beautiful with the polishing, and I'm hoping you're enjoying this. Let's take one last look at the things that I created in this particular round. There's only about 19 more in this numbered phase 2. Then I'll go on to phase 3, and next week I'll talk a little more about what that's going to involve. But I'm starting to like this particular look here with these really nice, big, aggressive pour lines. Awesome. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the series. Please take a second to click that share button so more people can watch my progress from novice to hopefully artist. Well, best wishes, everybody. Have a happy new year.